Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome you to Doug Hitchens Stadium on the campus of Arroyo Grande High School. Announcer this evening. Tonight's Mountain League contest is between the Warriors of Righetti High School and your Arroyo Grande High School Eagles.
Okay, folks, hopefully you can hear us. We can
Warriors
turn.
are 2-1 in league and overall, with wins against Paso Robles, San Luis, and one loss to St. Joe's. The Eagles are 2-3 overall and 1-3 in the Mountain League, with a non-league win against Atascadero, a league win against San Luis Obispo, and losses to St. Joe's, Templeton, and Paso Robles. As you come in, be sure to stop at the booster booth or go over at halftime and check out their great selection of Eagles sweatshirts, stadium jackets, beanies, shirts, blankets, stadium seats, and scarves. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah. I know. Everybody take that. I was going to say some quick bus. Okay. I was going to say that again. What's up, Grace? Good, how are you? Good. You just look good today? I tried. Probably won't happen. We looked over at this morning, like, they're going to be. I was in the zone. Yeah. I called field.
Please rise and remove your hats for the national anthem performed by your Arroyo Grande High School band. Ladies and gentlemen, CIF Central Section contests are conducted under the strictest code of good sportsmanship. The officials are neutral men representing the commissioner and are selected because of demonstrated ability. Spectators are encouraged to support their own team and are requested to display proper sportsmanship with respect to the opposing school and the officials. The CIF Southern Section thanks you for your support of high school athletics, and go Eagles!
Number 35 for AG and number 1 for Righetti.
That's perfect. on the toss. Righetti receiving.
AG wins the toss. Righetti receiving.
AG gets the ball second half.
Everybody touch the ball! Everybody touch the ball!
Deep. No, let's go deep.
Hang up onto that. Oh, who's deep? Who's deep? Number 14 or number 1? Who's deep for Righetti?
Kadasi Nipa and Chris Miller deep to receive the ball. Nico Ambries set to kick the ball. It's time for Eagle football. Zach Cliff for the Eagles makes the tackle. Number 14, Chris Miller with the reception on the kickoff.
Quarterback. Number 34 got the ball.
Number 34, Elijah Swanson with the carry. Nico Ambries for the Eagles takes down the ball carrier. Chris Miller with the ball carry. AJ Farias brings down the ball carrier. Mark Rush, along with his teammates, makes the tackle.
Referee call timeout. Eagle player on the side.
We have an official timeout. Injury on the sideline. Nice job, number 3, up and running across the field. Adrian Ruffino with the punt. Zachary Monetti downs the ball. Eagles set to take the ball at the 34-yard line.
Number 11's got the ball.
Makai Puga with the ball for the Eagles. Wrapped up by Ryan Boyven and Matt Sims. Makai Puga has the ball. Anthony Palermo with the catch. Carter Vargas makes the tackle. Third and 1 at the 42-yard line. Scratch that, 4th and 1. Eagle first down. Makai Puga carries the ball over the line.
Thanks, Dan.
After a moderate gain on the play.
Makai Puga carries the ball, taken down by Kadasi.
How about the audio now, folks? Audio a little better? Sounding better? I think we're there. Okay, perfect. I see the boom. I think we're there. I'll get the camera back on it. We're on it.
2nd and 6 for Parrott. Another pitch to Puga, and this time he is wrapped up in the backfield. The 2 Warriors in on that tackle. We had Matt Sims in on that tackle.
Yeah, you notice his elbow goes down here, which automatically makes him down in the in all football, really. On the instant replay, you see he gets it, hits the elbow. Eagles 3rd and 6 here.
See what they run. It's a pitch to the outside. Parrott trying to find the edge. Or Puga, excuse me. And he will be very close to that first down marker. Is Puga on the carry.
Hey, Coach Hartman's got to be really pleased with his boys in the start here. They're controlling the line of scrimmage, moving forward each play, really what they like to do, slow and steady. He was very excited about his 8-minute drive that he had at the end of the fourth quarter against San Luis.
It was an impressive drive to run out the clock there with a 1-score lead. The Eagles took the clock down from about 8 minutes, ran it all the way out with multiple third and fourth down conversions on the drive to seal the game. Looks like they're coming with a very similar game plan today. Now it's a direct snap, and it's a punt. We had a 4th and 3. I got to admit, I was assuming they were going for it.
Okay. Righetti's second chance with the ball here. Notice both teams have about an equal number of players. With this weird spring season, not every team was able to field all their kids. I know our football team's missing some guys here at AG. I'm not sure about the Righetti Warriors.
Football is one of those sports where you have a lot of injuries accumulate, even in the best of circumstances. As we have a handoff for a big gain. That is Kadasi Nepa, running back for the Warriors, taking the carry. We did have a flag on the play there. It's a big gain for the Warriors. Will be 1st and 10 at their own 19. Warriors huddle. Snap is taken, handoff given, and a big hit delivered. That was Russell Farrell on the tackle. Sorry, I was lost track of his number there. But a big hit delivered by Farrell. It's 3rd and short for the Warriors. Cuevas, quarterback, and now we have a stoppage of play. Looks like a timeout call by Righetti. We'll be back in just a moment after this timeout.
Okay, Righetti calls their first timeout. Like your normal view that we were normally doing. We'll see how it goes. Man, it's cold though. You guys watch the b-ball game? Is that what you're watching?
We had a basketball game.
Oh, you were playing b-ball at the same time?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it works out perfectly now.
Warriors break huddle after their first time out of the half. It's a quick handoff. That is Nepa on the carry. Eagles try and stand him up, but not before he picks up the first down. Warriors are in business.
Yeah, the Warriors got to be really happy with that. You'll notice on the replay right through the center, bumbling, stumbling, pushes through, able to push the line of scrimmage. Really a solid run by the Righetti Warriors.
Looks like they'll come out with a lot of guys around the quarterback, a lot of trickeration there, and a handoff up the middle.
Yeah, great job by our video guys here on site. We got Lucas Anderson, Aiden Fitzpatrick running the cameras for us. Hopefully we'll bring you some new angles, some new fun. You can check it out as it goes. Yeah, folks, it is pretty chilly today. We're 50 degrees, maybe a little under. I'm going to need some hot chocolate soon.
52 on my Apple Watch.
Oh, missed the play a little bit on the replay, guys.
Cuevas takes the snap. Another hand. No, he keeps it. It's a pass caught by Elias Martinez, and he is off to the
Oh.
races. Finally forced out of bounds by Russell Farrell, but a big gain for the Warriors on the play action pass.
Yeah, nice play action right here. Able to roll to the right, throws out to the wide receiver, and the wide receiver makes a play on the defender. Big play for the Righetti Warriors.
They set up with a 1st and 10 near midfield. Appear to be at their own 48. 5:10 remaining here in this first quarter. Both teams coming with a very run-heavy approach on offense.
Yeah, it's the Central Coast way, right? 3 yards, cloud of dust.
As we have a pass, and
Except-
that is
oh,
a dangerous pass, nearly backwards lateral. It was intended for Elijah Swanson. Fortunately, it was going just a bit forward. No fumble on the play.
Yeah, just over the outstretched receiver there. Really a good chance to go one-on-one with the defender. Had a real quality chance there.
Warriors with 2nd and long now. Cuevas. Now that's a end-around play, and he has a seam. On the move is Elijah Swanson, the junior running back for the Warriors, and they are well into Eagle territory.
Big play for Righetti Warriors there. Looks like they're going to jump on the ball quickly here. We won't be able to watch the replay, folks. We'll check it in a second.
Cuevas, another handoff, and he has a big hole. He might go all the way. That is Swanson. He is charging to just short of the goal line, but another big seam opens up for the junior running back.
You'll see here, a dump truck could have driven through this hole. Big hole for the running back, just running through, able to do a juke at the end. Big play for the running backs.
First and goal for Righetti. 4th-yard line.
Their quarterback, Cuevas, was actually not in the game on that play. He comes back in the pistol, hands it off, and it is Kadasi Nepa crossing the goal line for the opening score of this game. Righetti 6, Eagles 0 with 4:40 remaining in the first quarter.
You'll see here, touchdown run right through the center.
On to kick the extra point is Jonathan Ordonez, and he boots it through. It is 7-0 Warriors with 4:40 remaining in the first quarter. We will be back to see the Eagles try and answer here in just a moment.
Yeah, Green Go OG22, I agree with you. The hook and ladder. I tried to convince Hartman that we really need to make sure we have some trick plays today for the fans. So hopefully he'll listen to us. I try and convince him to do some interesting things, but most of the times he just laughs at me.
Water polo coaches are football X's and O's experts, of course. Kick is away by Ordonez. Puga will field it. He stumbles a little bit.
He's still on his feet.
Spins. And is finally downed. Looks like at about the 20 of the Arroyo Grande Eagles.
I just think it's we're just, this stuff. One of our headphones could be really old, Should we try?
And he moves forward for a short gain. It'll be 2nd and long for the Eagles.
Well, folks, we got 66 viewers, so if you're out from anywhere outside of California or far away in California, give us a shout out on the chat. Let us know how where you're coming in from.
Parrott, the quarterback. Puga behind him. Another pitch to Puga, and he has absolutely nowhere to go. The Warriors swarm. And it is Matt Sims first to make the tackle, setting up a 3rd and 11 for Arroyo Grande.
Getting the Arroyo Grande offense into long passing situations is not what they're looking for today. They're really looking for runs, pitches, things that keep control with the young offensive line.
Keeper for Parrott, and he is hit up right at the line of scrimmage by C.J. Salgado, the outside linebacker for the Righetti Warriors. It'll be 4th and long for the Eagles, likely to punt here.
Yeah, you'll notice on the replay, he gets around, tries to get around, there's a defender. Linebacker comes in, takes his legs out, done.
A swarm of white jerseys around him, nowhere to go. 4th and 14. Punt is mishandled, but he gets it away. And that will land at about the Warrior 35.
Yeah, good bounce for the Eagles there and the punter. In the stands earlier today, I heard in the stands earlier today that the normal punters playing soccer.
Very emblematic of this COVID era. Lots of kids playing multiple sports at once, with all 22 sports pretty much going at one time. Some are kind of wrapping up now, but a lot of kids trying to play multiple sports. Handoff is to Swanson. We do have a flag on the play as he is stopped at the line of scrimmage by Jazz Rose, the senior defensive lineman for the Eagles.
Well, we got Jeff Byers coming in from New York. Nice, Jeff. Thanks for jumping in. Hey, Terry Veals watching from Arizona. I do notice that I would love to, maybe somebody out in the chat land can tell me if the center for Righetti does he ever feel left out? Right? He comes and sits out early. He doesn't get to be part of the whole huddle. I mean, it's an interesting setup they do.
St. Louis was doing something similar last week where their receivers were going out and the rest of the team was huddling. That carry for the Warriors is Ryan Boyven, running back for the Warriors, and he gets a minimal gain on the play.
Yeah, I think if you had asked the Eagles, they thought they had it stuffed right there in the replay. I mean, the only person that knew it was going right was our camera guy.
Cuevas takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws to Elias Martinez, and he has his second big catch of the day. He is down into Eagle territory, finally brought down by Brandon Butler, the freshman safety for the Eagles.
Yeah, you'll notice on the replay, defender comes way back off, allows him to get the stiff arm, which we've listened from past broadcasts. The stiff arm is one of my favorite moves.
I think that's the same play they ran earlier. A good play action fake, get the Eagle defense to bite on the run, quick hitch route for a big conversion. Now it's a handoff to Nepa, and he has a solid gain. Little extracurricular activities.
I don't know. I think I missed it on the replay. Sorry, boys. There's a good hit down on the bottom side underneath our feet here.
Cuevas back to throw. Little high out of the hands of Martinez, but we do have a flag on the play.
We get a little roughing the passer here. Roughing the passer called, possibly.
It looks like the Warriors are backing up, though. It was kind of in the area of roughing the passer, but they seem to be backing Righetti up.
The motion from the referee was a body slam.
That's what it looked like. I'm not really sure what they called there. Personal foul. Personal foul. So we're backing up the Warriors here. So it was a personal foul. You were pretty close there, Coach, on the roughing the passer.
It makes me think of unnecessary roughness, where the referee was doing the kicks and whatnot. Yeah, that was what I thought when I saw that.
It was a demonstrative motion by the referee that we don't usually see in a football game so much. Cuevas rolling to his right, looking for his receiver. Heavy pressure by Zachary Clift. Pass broken up, intended for Martinez, broken up by Aj Farias, the senior defensive back for Arroyo Grande. So we'll set up a 3rd and 17 for for Righetti.
This is solid for the Arroyo Grande defense. Allows them to sit back, make Righetti make a pass, and try and get the stop here. Got plenty of yards to work with. Oh,
And
was it false start?
I believe it was a false start. I believe it was Tyler Spencer. It was either Tyler Spencer or Brian Soriano. Not sure who did the first motion. It looked like they both moved. Warriors 3rd and 25, and we have another false start, I believe. This time it is Kyle Sogg, senior offensive tackle.
They're a little jumpy on the right side and the left side here today, so a little illegal procedure. We're hoping to maybe get a phone call into a referee today on the mic if we have any sort of dicey calls that we need the referees to help us, a referee's viewpoint.
Our very own Mike Pereira, perhaps. Seems a much-needed timeout for the Righetti Warriors. I'm guessing, Coach, that Coach Payne is wanting to calm his team down, get them to collect their composure, live to fight another drive here. They're backed up, 3rd and 30 now. They just needed a timeout to settle down.
Oh, yeah, we're full of color commentary.
Russell's the play-by-play on the color.
Cuevas giving directions to his teammates in the pistol. Back to throw. He's looking long. He wants the deep ball, and now he checks it down to Nepa, who will get a big gain and will pick up a Righetti first down.
Well, 3rd and 22, and he picks it up. Tough for the Arroyo Grande defense right there. Really needed to stop. Not good.
I'm sorry. No, we were looking at the wrong marker, Coach. I think the other marker had disappeared for a moment.
Yeah, I think when they
down.
came around the edge there, the other marker learned from past experience and got the heck out of there. So, 4th down. I thought there was no way that was 22 yards.
I agree. 4th and 9. They are going for it, though. Back to throw. It's Cuevas. Rolling to his right. Steps up. Throws. Incomplete. Intended for Nepa, and the Eagles will take over at midfield.
Wow, that was close here, Coach. He hit his hands, and in the Allen family, if it hits your hands, that's catchable. So we expect everything in the Allen household, or my household, if it hits my kids' hands, I expect them to catch it.
Seems reasonable. Seems reasonable. The Eagles will take over at midfield. Once again, a power running formation. Another pitch to Puga. Once again, he is stood up by the Warrior defense. First in there was Matt Sims. He's been very active tonight for the Righetti Warriors. They clearly did their film study this week, looking at that second half that the Eagles ran pretty much that same play over and over again against San Luis to great effect. Not quite so successful tonight so far, although they did have a good sustained drive earlier in this first quarter. We've got about 30 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. Parrott, play action, rolling. And now he's going to throw deep. Incomplete. Just out of the fingertips of Damian Santos. That could have been a big play for the Eagles. It looked like a quarterback keeper, perhaps. Parrott did a good job of faking it, making it look like he was looking to run, and then going for the deep shot. Just missed Damian Santos just off his fingertips. Nearly a huge play for the Eagles. Now 3rd and 13.
Conceivably the last play of the quarter here.
Parrott hit as he throws, going deep. And that was intended for Anthony Palermo. Looked like he was maybe trying to sell a little pass interference, but that ball was well out of his grasp.
I think he was held considerably there. I think he definitely should have been called on this right there. If I had a telestrator, I'd show you where it's at.
I think you're right, Coach. Looking at the replay, the ball was just a little off target there. I don't know that they can make that call with the ball far enough away. And now on the punt, we've got a flag. False start on the Eagles.
Illegal procedure on AG.
Makai Puga wearing many hats tonight for the Eagles. Their star running back as well as their punter. And quarterback Max Parrott is also on the punt unit. He's the gunner over here. Getting shoved out of bounds right now as the punt is fielded by Chris Miller. Looking for a seam, and he does. Oh, and he gets away. Reverses his field to the 50, to the 40, to the 30. Finally tackled by Makai Puga all the way into Eagle territory.
Wow, that was wild. He came outside, got through the scrum, bunch of arm tackles, and just is on the move here. Great job by our cameraman to catch that wide angle and near side.
I was about to call him down and say who had tackled him, and then he spun away and reversed the whole field. What a way to end the first quarter, with the Warriors leading 7-0, set up deep in Eagle territory to start their next drive. We'll be back in just a moment. Warriors with a handoff up the middle. That is Nepa on the carry. Just starting the second quarter, and the Warriors hand it off once again. This time the Eagles are there to make a good stop there. But the Warriors pick up a first down. Mark Rush in on the tackle for the Eagles.
The Righetti Warriors have definitely seem like they are running heavy a little bit this game. So far, it's been pretty fortunate for us. They've had a few errant passes that could have easily gone for big yards.
Definitely. They had a near conversion of what had been a 3rd and 30, I believe. Nearly converted it. Just out of the grass was the pass on 4th down.
There you go, Coach. I see it again. The poor center's all by himself.
Poor guy. Play action. Cuevas has nothing. Sacked. Brought down.
Sacked
by
on number
Russell
35.
Farrell. Russell Farrell, the senior linebacker, brings down Cuevas for a big loss and a huge play for the Eagles. Second and 21 for the Warriors. Pistol formation, handoff, and it is Elijah Swanson, the ball carrier. They've run that play a couple times, a little misdirection there. Nice little handoff to the opposite side.
Again, great catch. Good catch by our cameraman to get the misdirection. We've had a couple of fortunate incidences where they've been right on the money.
Now a critical play here, 3rd and 13 for the Warriors, looking to add to their touchdown lead. As Cuevas gets it out wide to his receiver, his favorite target tonight, Elias Martinez, but he will be well short of the marker. Looks like he is trying to make the play, get one-on-one, break a tackle, but was unable to. Now decision time for Coach Payne.
4th and 13 on this side of the field with a 7-0 lead. I think you got to go for it. 4th and 9, excuse me. I think they got to go for it.
Looks like that's what they're going to do. Cuevas hands it off. Oh, that was a beautifully designed play, but the Eagle defense is there. And it was Joshua Brocken on the tackle for the Eagles as they make a huge stop on 4th down once again.
Yeah, big stop. Little tricky, comes around the backside, hands him the ball. Well done by the disciplined linebacker. Real good discipline by the Arroyo Grande defense to stay in their areas, protect their edges. Well done by the linebacker there. Who was on the tackle?
That was Joshua Brocken on the tackle. As the Eagles will take over at their own 10. Looking to have a long, controlled drive, I'm sure, here. Parrott pitches to Puga up the middle. Little more running room here. Fighting for extra yardage in a solid game. One of his better games of the night so far.
Turn and burn those legs and moving forward. Well done by Kuga.
Yeah, a lot of leg strength on that run there. Churning his leg, moving the pile. Setting up a 2nd and 6. This is exactly what the Eagles want to do. Keep moving that ball, keeping that down and distance manageable so that they can stay in this running game. That's exactly what they do on 2nd down. This time, not as much room for Puga. Looks like...
Yeah, Kathy, definitely that was a good fake. Righetti's had a couple of really good misdirection plays, fakes. But now that Arroyo Grande is on offense, let's see what they can do. It's 3rd and 3. They really need to get a first down here.
Yeah, big play in this game here early in the first half. 3rd and 3. Pitch to Puga. Finds some room, and I believe he picked it up.
Yeah, I think definitely got the first. They're moving the chains. Here he goes. Again, well done by Kuga. Turning and burning those legs, getting that extra yardage after the first contact. You'll see here, gets touched there and still gets himself 5 yards, gets the first down.
Be interesting if we had some like advanced statistics to know how many yards after contact Puga had last week against San Luis. It had to have been quite a bit. This is a handoff inside. I believe that is Goen taking the handoff. The sophomore fullback for the Eagles. No gain on the play.
Yeah, Goen's done a good job getting some extra reps in here. Young player comes in, gives Kuga a break, gets a couple yards, keeps turning and wearing those legs.
2nd and 11 now for the Eagles. This is what they do not want to see. The 2nd and long, 3rd and long situations. We'll see if they stick with the running game here, and they do. And Puga breaks the tackle, moves the pile. Well, what could have been a negative play turned into a positive one as he gets a solid gain on 2nd down.
Yeah, really good job. Again, kind of the same formation. Everything's tight in almost a goal line setup. Really just trying to get 4 or 5 yards at a time. Like I said earlier, Coach was really excited about his 8-minute drive at the end of the San Luis game when I chatted with him this week.
Yeah, and he was looking to replicate drives like that tonight. Really controlling the clock, controlling time of possession, keeping the ball on the ground, not having to get into long passing situations. As Parrott will roll out, and he is tripped up and tackled. I believe that was number 77, Kyle Sogg, initially in on the tackle to trip up Parrott.
Nice. Mama Mill coming in from Course Gold. Thanks for shouting out on the chat. Anybody else coming in from anywhere exciting? We had New York today. Maybe he lives on New York Street in Pismo or something.
That is a punt by Puga on 4th and long, and the return man, Chris Miller, thought about it, wanted to field it, and then stumbled a little bit and thought better of it, down by the quarterback, Parrott. The Warriors will take over in their own territory.
Looks like he slips almost. Yep, he slips at the end and able to get over and grab the ball.
It's probably for the best. Trying to grab the ball there would have been pretty dangerous, so his slip might have avoided further disaster.
Got a 2nd and 3rd here. Small yardage situation.
Cuevas hands it off. That is Swanson, who is tackled by Russell Farrell. Solid tackle on the play. And it will be 3rd down for the Warriors.
That same misdirection play we've seen a few times coming around the edge. Really looks like Righetti came in prepared to play misdirections a couple times throughout the game. Try and catch the Arroyo Grande Eagles out of their disciplined defense.
Yeah, they've run a lot of those kind of misdirection plays, creative running plays here out of that pistol formation. Easy to lose the ball carrier there as they go to the far side. And it looks like it's going to be 4th and short from where the referee is standing. Decision time for Coach Payne. We've got about just over 4 minutes remaining here in this 2nd quarter, the first half.
4th down and 2. Righetti.
I would say Arroyo Grande Eagles, have they won the field position game so far?
I would say it's been pretty even, which is exactly what the Eagles wanted. I think Coach Hartman wanted to control, as I said earlier, control the pace of the game, and so far they have not let it get out of control. But that is a 1st down carry by Kadasi Nepa, senior for Righetti. as this is a pass caught, a slant route. That is Elias Martinez with a solid gain into Eagle territory. Big conversion for the Warriors there. 1st and 10. They are at just inside the 40-yard line of the Eagles. Snap taken. Another misdirection, and that is once again Nepa, who is charging forward, starting to maybe wear down this Eagle defensive line here a little bit as a couple successive big plays for the Warriors, keeping those chains moving.
Yeah, another misdirection.
And Nepa is stopped that time as the Eagles defense regroups and forces a 2nd and 10 here. We've got 2.5 minutes to go here in the half. 2nd and 8 for the Warriors. They huddle up.
Except for the center.
Cuevas, he is rolling to his right. Heavy pressure, and the ball comes out, and I believe the Eagles have it. That was Karsten Solario forcing the pressure, forcing the fumble, and the Eagles recover. Another big defensive play, and it looks like we have a Warriors player down on the field.
Well, he hits that ball as he comes around the backside, tacks it out, smacks it out. Really a good job by the ball hawks of the Eagles.
Great job by Solario to wrap up Cuevas, who was trying to kind of spin out of that sack and in the process dropped the ball and lost possession. The Eagles have a chance with 2:09 here to put some points on the board heading into the locker room.
We'll see the 2-minute drill for the Eagles here.
Parrott in the pistol. He's got 4 wide receivers, and it looks like that.
Oh, man, Righetti was so confused. They had guys running in and out on the sidelines over here. They had screaming back and forth, and then ultimately they jumped off sides.
It'll be 1st and 5 for the Eagles, so they're a little bit closer to the end zone now. With 2:09 to go, Parrott drops the throw, steps into it, and throws it well into the sideline over the head of his intended receiver, Damian Santos.
Definitely some miscommunication there. It looked like he should have been stopping, hitting the ground, turning around, and coming back for that ball, but even though it was still pretty high, even the guys on the sideline couldn't jump that high there.
Parrott maybe a little excited on that throw. Really looked like he stepped into it, tried to put a lot of emphasis on it. Just a little high and out of the reach of his intended receiver. 2:05 to go. 2nd and 5. Handoff. That is Puga, and he is wrapped up by Righetti. Joseph Rico, the nose guard, in on the tackle.
Now Grande almost got to start thinking about using some clock. They got problems, clock problems now, the reverse side, if they're not able to pick up this first down.
Yeah, really a battle of the middle 8, the last 4 quarters of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. Parrott drops the throw, and he is hit hard and leveled. Got the throw away, but smothered by Matt Sims, the linebacker. And that will set up an Eagle 4th and 4. And that is exactly what AG didn't want there.
Yeah, the quarterback gets hit hard. You can see in the clip, gets out. We got a little skirmish on the far side over here in the center of the field, too, that went down. The referees jumped in, got control of the situation quickly. Okay, one more chat. Take a look. You can see the hit, followed by the wrestling match on the far side in the middle of the field.
It's definitely been a little feisty here tonight. Couple little skirmishes. Low snap. Puga gets it away, and there's no one back to return for the Eagles, and that is a great punt by Makai Puga. It is going to roll and roll to about the 10-yard line. Well done by the Eagles special teams.
Yeah, that solves the problem of the clock problem that they had with the good punt. Puts it down at the 10. Well done by Makai Kuga.
Yeah, Righetti will have its hands full trying to get points here on this drive. They've got a long way to go. They do have some time, though. They have one timeout left. Used 2 already here in this half. With 1:24 to go, they will look to close this half out with some points. After the last possession ended in a turnover by the quarterback, Cuevas. There's a handoff and a short gain for Elijah Swanson, junior running back.
We've had a couple plays today where the athletes have slipped. Saw a wide receiver slip, saw the cornerback slip here earlier, so tough footing out there. It's a little bit damp, typical Arroyo Grande springtime fun. Getting real close to June, so you know what that means.
The June gloom. Cuevas hands it off, fighting for extra yards, but the Eagles are there. Smothered on that run was Chris Miller. Looks like Russell Farrell was in on the tackle.
You'd think Coach Hartman maybe used some timeouts here.
Looks like they're content to run the clock out, but yes, Coach, that's an excellent point. May want to just go into the locker room here with some momentum, with a good defensive stop here. They still have to get a 3rd and 11 stop here first. Looks like Righetti may be content to let the clock run out as well. Cuevas watching the clock. He will take one last snap, rolls out, now chucks it deep, and that is nearly intercepted. That was Russell Farrell. We have a little bit of a skirmish here at the end of the play between Farrell and the intended receiver, Elias Martinez, but that was a great defensive play by Farrell to end the half.
Okay, folks, make sure you donate to AGHS Athletics. If you're liking this stream, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we're going to take a 15-minute break here, and we'll be back.
All right, football fans, we are back here at Doug Hitchin Stadium. Righetti Warriors hold a 7-0 lead over the Arroyo Grande Eagles. We had, despite the low scoring, had action-packed first half. We had some big conversions, some big stops, some sacks, a strip sack for a fumble recovery by the Eagles. Warriors had some big offensive plays. We are ready for the second half of football here, Coach. Second half field in, and he is off to the races. That is Anthony Palermo, and he is gone. He will score. Touchdown, Arroyo Grande Eagles, 7-6. Big play for the Eagles to get this half started. The senior wideout, Palermo, made a great decision on that return and streaked down the sideline to give the Eagles. Oh,
man, we had a penalty on the play.
Oh, what a bummer. It was way back. Oh, could have been a huge score for the Eagles there. All right, so the Eagles will set up shop at their own 13 here. Down 7-0. The running game has been the primary avenue for the Eagles on offense tonight, as it was a week ago. Now we have a false start. So it looked like a monster start for the Eagles has now turned into
a disastrous start.
Yep, pretty close. Disastrous. A flag on that return kickoff, and now a false start. They're all the way back at their own 8. This Parrott pitches to Puga. Nowhere to go. Warriors defense is wise to that inside running game of AG. The first, second and long.
Yeah, the Warriors have really done a good job taking away the inside run for the Eagles. The Eagles have been successful coming on the outside and some passes.
Parrott on second and long, pitches to Puga, not a lot of room, tries to break a tackle and find the edge, and he does. Lots of extra yards from Makai Puga. The stiff arm, quick juke move, quick cut. Tumbles forward for a solid gain on what could have been a broken play. And
looks like we got another flag.
Yeah, I believe another penalty.
Flags. Looks like we got a 2nd and 15.
Yeah, looks like 2nd and 14 for AG from their own 9. Not sure what the flag was there. Oh, they are going to be backed up to about their own 5, it looks like. Be 2nd and 17 from the 5. And a flag-ridden start to this half for AG. Parrott back to pass. Throws in stride. Catch is made. That is Anthony Palermo, who had that kickoff earlier that got called back. But a big gain there on 2nd down as the Eagles try to salvage this drive.
Okay, sorry about that, folks. I think we're coming back live here quickly.
Puga takes a handoff up the middle, fighting for extra yardage. He will be just short of that first down marker. Decision time for Coach Hartman. 4th and 1. Deep in their own territory, though.
I think you got to go for it, right? You just had that big momentum. You earned this first down. You got a chance to really take some momentum out of the Righetti's sails that were really piped up earlier.
I agree, Coach. Try and snag some of that momentum back from that kickoff. Puga takes the handoff. He appears to have picked up that first down from where the referee is standing. Makai Puga keeps the chains moving.
Yeah, a little pitch play here. You can see in the replay. Off onto the right side, through, and breaks it through to get that first down.
Huge conversion there for the Eagles. They'd had a disastrous start to the half there with a kickoff return for a touchdown called back. Couple penalties, backed up to their own 5, and now they have a first down. As Parrott throws, pass intercepted. Pass was intended for Palermo, is overthrown and picked off. That was Ilroy Perez, the junior defensive back for Righetti, picking off the slightly off-target pass from Parrott. Great play by the defensive back to get that interception.
Yeah, you get the first, you pick up the first, and then you end up making the big mistake to turn the ball back over, giving Righetti great field possession, pretty much flips the field.
Cuevas will hand it off. Short gain on the play by Nepa. Second and long for the Warriors coming up. Second and 7, Warriors break huddle. Cuevas in the pistol. Delays the handoff, but he does. Up the middle is Nepa, and he is fighting for extra yardage, pushing the pile, and it looks like they may have gotten a first down out of that play. Looked like it had been stuffed for the most part, but kept those legs churning.
Yeah, really good job by the offensive line to kind of push him forward, keep him up, keep him moving forward so they couldn't stop the play. Well done by the Righetti Warriors.
Big conversion there. 1st and 10 from the 18. Warriors threatening to add to their one-score lead here. They scored early in the first quarter, but have not scored since. It's Kadesi Nepa on a rush for the touchdown earlier. And I believe it was Kadesi Nepa on a run right there.
Yeah, the Eagles are hoping to get a big stop here. Now this first down, 2nd and 4 here.
Second and very manageable for the Warriors. Trying to add to their 7-0 lead. Cuevas in the pistol. He keeps it. Option play. Now he runs inside the 10. Finally brought down by Russell Farrell, the senior linebacker for the Eagles.
Yeah, well done by the left linebacker to jump into the hole, make the stop, get him off his feet, get him stopped. Now it's prevents the first down from happening.
Another run play to the far side. That is Nepa. He's close. Looks like just short of that goal line.
Yeah, it looks like the Righetti Warriors players on the field had their hands up thinking it was in, but the officials' rule is always the rule that counts.
Most certainly, Coach.
No matter how much you tell them they're wrong, they're still right.
Cuevas from the pistol hands it off up the middle. No signal yet. And it is a stop by the Eagles.
Well, big stop here. if they can limit them to a field goal. They got to get 2 more stops, though. I'm sure Righetti's going to go for it this close of a distance. With the tough times for Arroyo Grande scoring so far, it's really going to be tough if they go down 14-0 here.
Coach, we're already nearly halfway through this third quarter. This game is flying by. That first half took about 1 hour, less than an hour, with all these running plays. Handoff up the middle, touchdown Warriors. That is Kadasi Nepa.
He goes in for a standing only touchdown. Big touchdown for Righetti.
Huge score there for the Warriors as they go up 13-0. Nepa's second touchdown on the night. Looking to make it a 14-0 game here is Ordonez, who misses the extra point. 13-0. That could come up to be a big play later. File that one away. As the Warriors' lead remains 13-0 with 6:01 remaining here in the third quarter.
Big 6 points for them. The Righetti Warriors on the sideline are coming in pretty happy. They're excited about their start to the second half. What Coach said earlier, halfway through the third quarter, and Righetti Warriors get a big one here. Well, we saw last time what happened on the kickoff, so let's see what the Eagles can scrum together.
Yeah, last time the Warriors kicked it off, it was Anthony Palermo who streaked down the sideline for what looked like the tying score, but a holding call brought it all the way back, eventually leading to the interception. Now it is Puga fielding, it is Palermo again fielding the kickoff, and he dives down to about the 32-yard line, where the Eagles will begin their next possession.
The Eagles are going to start the ball off at the 33-yard line.
We'll see what the Eagles come out for offense, what their offensive strategy will be here. Very run-heavy so far tonight, as they were a week ago. Might have to start throwing in some more pass plays here, though, Coach, down 2 scores.
Yeah, I think, and that's also, they've been very successful when they've had the pass plays. But as usual, Coach Hartman, very conservative, wants to make sure he keeps the ball on the ground, limit the bad things.
And they come out throwing as Parrott just misses Max Wolf, his tight end.
Yeah, they're really forced to be in this passing situation, now down 13-0. And last possession, they actually end up having an interception, so feast and famine.
Yeah, you made a good point a moment ago, Coach, that they've had some successful passing plays and been very close to a couple others, just off the fingertips on a couple big plays. As Puga rumbles forward into the line of scrimmage, and no more as the Righetti defense holds.
Yeah, he actually gets hit in the backfield and is able to fumble and stumble through there and get a couple yards. Well, 1 yard.
It is paired under center, 3rd and 10. Big play for the Eagles here. Receiver in motion. Now he goes back out wide. A pitch to Puga. And he is stopped for pretty much no gain. A swarm of Warriors in on the tackle, including Ilroy Perez, the junior defensive back. It's a big stop there for the Righetti Warriors, looking to add to their 2-score lead, getting the ball back. The Chris Miller out to return this punt from Makai Puga. Puga, rugby-style kick, fielded by Miller.
Runs into his own guy.
Yeah, now breaking it out to the far side, but not a lot of room. And it's the quarterback, Max Parrott, who comes in for the tackle.
You definitely know it's a wild year when the quarterback's playing special teams and makes the tackle.
And he's not just playing special teams like on one play. He's been in there consistently through the games we've done this year. A lot of guys being asked to wear a lot of different hats on this Eagle team. Probably the same for most of the football programs here on the Central Coast. Perhaps throughout California as we've experienced this unique season.
Yeah, for the most part, all the seasons are done, or all the football seasons. This is a made-up game that was originally scheduled for the first game of the season, I think, and now been postponed to now.
Yeah, the Eagles that week were able to find a replacement game against, I believe it was Atascadero, game that they won, one of their 2 wins on the season. But this game against the Warriors was moved here to the last week of the football season. As Cuevas takes the snap, hands it off. Fighting for extra yardage is Nepa, reaching, but short of that first down marker.
Yeah, that's a big reach to get that extra yard, gets them down the field, makes this, like I said, much more manageable situation.
Sets up a 3rd and 5 for Righetti.
Yeah, I'm sure Righetti's trying to continue to use the clock a little bit, but just definitely trying to get one more touchdown at least.
Yeah, they'll be looking to add to their points, kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone there, add to their lead as well as suffocate that clock as Nepa converts and moves the chains for a first down.
Yeah, big play to get the first down. Righetti's got a lot of things clicking for him right now.
They definitely have been in control of this second half so far, aside from the returned kickoff for a touchdown that was called back. Pretty much from that point forth, it's been all Warriors in this second half. Pistol snap, throw to the near side. Move made by Elias Martinez. Breaking tackles all the way to the far sideline is Elias Martinez out inside the 20 for a big play for Righetti.
A well done, impressive move on the jukes here. He had a couple people coming out of their shoes, moving across the field. Well done.
Electric play by their playmaker. Martinez, a guy that looks like they've been trying to get into some space there, and he finally gets some room there to make some moves, pick up some extra yardage. Cuevas, pistol snap, hands it off, and the path is free for Chris Miller, who rumbles into the end zone. Eagles bouncing off of him as he puts the Warriors up 19-0.
Yeah, he went right through the strong side safety, I think, in the backfield there. It went right through him and ended up getting that touchdown.
He had a lot of space there, and the Eagle defenders that were in his way sort of bounced off him. He rumbled into the end zone as the extra point is up, and this one is good, putting the Warriors up 20-0 with 2:16 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, this really puts the Eagles in the hole here. Down 20 here in the start at the end of the third. Really a big play for the Eagles. They got to get some points, hopefully by the end of the third, if not really early in the fourth, if they really want to get themselves back in it.
Kicking off for the Warriors will be Jonathan Ordonez. Back to return for the Eagles, Makai Puga. And it is Puga who will field it cleanly off the hop. Puga weaving his way through the defenders and finally brought down here at the 40-yard line. That's where the Eagles will take over.
Well done by Puga to get through that tight space, get out to the outside and gain those extra yards. Really well done on the return. Probably about 25 on the return right there. Well done by Puga.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for AAG at the 40. Eagles down 3 scores. We'll see what their offensive approach is. Putting it to the air a little bit, perhaps.
Yeah, I really think they got to keep to the air, but they can't keep having these short drives where they give it right back to Righetti. They got to get some movement down the field.
And it's a handoff up the middle. That was Puga up the middle for a moderate gain. That sort of play would be great if the Eagles were still only down a score. They're going to need some chunk plays here. Parrott standing tall in the pocket, hit as he throws. Pass falls incomplete, intended for Damian Santos, the Eagle tight end.
Yeah, luckily he's still okay. I mean, he was wide open to get smacked down there right there, and he did a job getting through it, get the pass off. Almost had a chance.
Yeah, did a great job of getting that pass off downfield, even though under pressure, probably feeling it there at the last second. Parrott now in the pistol. It's an option play, pitch to Puga, finds a seam, and it looks like he is right at that first down marker.
Yeah,
First down.
I think he got the first down. Well done by Puga to get that extra yardage.
It's about a minute and a half here in the third quarter. Eagles moving the ball on this drive here.
Eagles using their modified hurry up that they are well known for.
Parrott takes the snap, looks to the near side, throw a little high out of the reach of Damian Santos. Coverage on the play by Elias Martinez, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Handoff to Puga. Breaks a tackle. On the move. Puga. Fighting for extra yardage. Finally brought down by Chris Miller, but Makai Puga had a great run there, shrugging off one defender, running over a few others. Big run for Makai Puga.
Yeah, really tough to tackle Makai Puga. It's running really hard tonight.
Yeah, he does. Seems to do a great job of keeping his legs moving, constantly keeping those legs churning, fighting for extra yardage. And he has the ball in his hands again. This time he is bottled up for just a moderate gain. And there's a little extra shove there on the far side.
Yeah, managed to go unscathed by the official. The officials have been on top of the flags today except for that one.
Yeah, a little extra shove by the Warrior defender on the Eagle offensive lineman that was already down on his back. I'm not sure what initiated that, but it will be Parrott in the pistol. Back to throw. Throws it wide to the right side and out of the hands of Anthony Palermo. 22 seconds remain here in this third quarter. Eagles have had a productive drive, gotten to the Righetti 23, big plays by Makai Puga, but they face in 3rd and 8. Pitch to Puga. Fighting for extra yardage. Keeping those legs moving. The pile joins him.
Yeah, well done by the pile to help push him those extra couple yards.
They earn a first down conversion for the Eagles.
Yeah, well done by the Eagles. Really doing what we talked about, trying to get some points here in this quarter. It was really crucial that they get some points, and they're close. Knocking on the door inside the 20.
Looks like that is going to be the end of the third quarter here as the Eagle offense jogs to the sideline. to meet with Coach Anoinspier, the offensive coordinator for the Eagles. Try and draw up how they will attack this Righetti defense, facing a 1st and 10 from the Warrior 15 when we resume the fourth quarter. All right, 1st and 10. Parrott back to pass, throws to the end zone, up for grabs. That was incomplete, intended for Damian Santos. It looks like Elias Martinez was in on the pass breakup there.
Yeah, just outstretched hands. I thought it had a chance to go. Didn't quite convert, but well done by the Eagles. They're really pushing hard now to try and get themselves some points here. You can definitely tell the urgency that's coming from the offense.
Hand off to Puga up the middle. Once again, pushing his way forward, aided by his teammates. Looks like it is 1st and goal for the Eagles from the 3.
You can see Mackay coming through and attacking the open hole there. Well done by Mackay.
Parrott hands it off to Puga, and he rushes into the end zone for a stand-up touchdown for the Eagles. It'll be 20-6. Arroyo Grande pending the extra point. Nico Ambrose will kick the extra point. Parrott, the holder. And it looks like an offsides by the Warriors. Yes, penalty appears to be on Righetti.
Let's get some halfway to the goal line here. Why don't you swap up, get the 2 points, keep getting after them.
That's got to be on Coach Hartman's mind here. Looks like they are going to remain in their kicking formation. Parrott once again the holder, and Breeze to kick. Snap is off target. Parrott recovers it, but is tackled, and no kick is attempted here on the extra point. It will remain 20-6.
Yeah, thanks for the shout out, Spike. For all you folks that don't know, check out Spike's Photography. A good place to get all your photo needs. He does a great job with the high school kids. Thanks, Spike, for the shout out.
Thanks, Spike.
I agree, Alfred. We're out worldwide today. We got 99 viewers. We've almost broke the 100. Our stream is killing it today.
Thank you to all of our viewers logging in. Nearly at the century mark. It'll be Nico and Breeze kicking away for the Eagles.
Any chance of an onside coming on right here?
It's got to be on the mind of the Eagles coaching staff here. They need to produce some sort of big play here, whether it's an onside kick, a turnover. They've
I'm
got
sure
to
Righetti's talked
manufacture.
about it, though, right? I'm sure Righetti's coaching staff, they're moving forward. They're getting ready.
Yeah, they're really eyeing it, and they kick this one short, fielded by Righetti, and a big hit, big collision there in the middle of the
Yeah,
field.
the middle was a little wild.
So AG trying
See
a
if the-
modified onside kick there a little bit, hoping there's some sort of muffed punt, trying to kick it to a guy that's not used to receiving it, perhaps.
Yeah, if you notice on the replay, there's a couple places where people are going flying. Check out this replay. You see a guy on the backside going flying.
It's a very violent play, very violent collisions there.
Yeah, well said. Violent collisions. Unfortunately, the Eagles didn't quite convert on that extra point. Wonder if they're kicking themselves for not going for it.
Handoff up the middle. Solid gain for the Warriors. Now,
Ball come out? Did the ball come out?
it looks like Righetti still has possession. I believe it was Russell Farrell on the tackle. It might have come out late, maybe after the runner was down. But the Eagles will definitely be trying to strip the ball, I'm sure, here. Really giving an extra effort to create some sort of turnover. Pass is caught. That is Martinez on the near side, brought down by Coacacho, the sophomore defensive back.
Yeah, moving the chains, no good for the Eagles. You got to make sure we get some stops to get them back in. Here, really, we need a turnover, an interception, something that gives the Eagles a chance to change the field, really, momentum.
We're nearing the 10-minute mark. It is Nepa on the carry.
Got a flag on the far side coming in.
With the flag down, it was Nepa, the ball carrier. Let's see what the flag was. A lot of yelling over there. And it is a penalty on Righetti. Holding. That'll back them up.
Yeah, thanks, Mama Mill. We've been excited about doing these streams this year. Really got lucky. It worked out with Coach Peterson in our seasons. We didn't have a lot of home games. We didn't have very many games at all. So we were able to have some availability for the Friday nights to do the streams. Anybody out there in land of the internet that would like to do the streams next year, Coach Stephen Field, I'm sure, would be looking for some people to step up and be the voice of the online Eagles.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun broadcasting these 3 games we've had here at Doug Hitchens Stadium. Definitely 3 more games than we thought we would have. It worked out really nicely where we didn't have very many Friday night events. Ours were more in the middle of the week or on Saturdays, so we were able to get out here and watch some football, talk about some football. Just 2 water polo coaches trying to
pretend like they're knowing what's going on in football.
Exactly. It is Cuevas who takes the snap. Hand off to the near side. It is Nepa who is quickly brought down. And that is Karsten Solario on the tackle.
With the penalty there, the Eagles got a chance to get themselves off the field with maybe 7 to 8 minutes left here. Really crucial they get a stop. No first down this round.
Yeah, if they can get a stop here, and it is Solario along with Zachary Clift who make the tackle on Nepa that time. A big tackle there to force a 3rd and long. Big play for the Eagles here.
Yeah.
They really need to get the ball back.
I'm going to call it a game play right here. This is big for the game. If they don't get a stop, could be the end of them.
Just over 9 minutes to play. Back to pass is Cuevas. Finds an open man. He will be short of the first down. And unfortunately, I don't have a number 80 on my roster from Max Preps. That is number 80. Don't have a name attached to it. My apologies. But it looks like the Warriors are pondering going for it here on 4th and 8. Eagles really need to get a stop here, get the ball back. Got about just over 9 minutes to go.
Yeah, what do you think? The Righetti Warriors going to go for it in intention of, looks like they're calling a timeout. They bailed out on the plan. Makes sense.
They're at least having second thoughts. It looks like they were lining up to go for it. And Coach Payne ran over to the ref here on the near side and called timeout. They'll at least talk about it here, discuss what they want to do. I can see the idea in going for it here. You're in Eagle territory. You have a chance to run the clock out way down, pretty much end this game if you can get a sustained drive here. And really putting the pressure on the Eagles because they really need a stop on this 4th and 8.
Right, but if you give the Eagles the ball back here, the field position is just, I guess you got 2 scores, so you got your chance. Just seems like you want to pin them back, sit them where they got to make them go all the way down the field with 9 minutes, which the Eagles have proved to a difficult task for them so far this game.
Definitely. It's certainly a gamble here. We'll see what they decide to do.
I predict they're going to punt it.
It looks like they have their offensive personnel out there.
Okay, Eagles got to get ready for a big stop. I think they're punting.
Solario,
Oh, he's
rolling out to his left. Heavy pursuit by the Eagles. Catch is made. But he is short. And oh no. We have a flag. This could be a late hit.
Yeah, definitely unnecessary roughness, something of that nature on the sidelines. Let's see if the instant replay caught it. I was changing cameras when it happened, so I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. We caught it.
This game has been a little scrappy, although I just saw Coach Payne kind of turn around with a look of disgust on his face, so I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see what the official call is. The refs are talking about it right now.
Yeah, maybe it goes on Righetti. Let's see. We got to get some mics on these officials so they let us know what's going on.
Yeah, it's hard to interpret their hand signals and body language, especially with or with their masks on here. Refs are still sorting this out. This could be a huge play in this game, the decision on this penalty here. If it's against the Eagles, it's likely a first down Warriors. And it looks like it's against the Warriors. The Eagles will take over.
So maybe they picked up the flag?
That's what I'm guessing. The Warriors are still standing on the field, trying to figure out. Coach Payne is talking to one of the referees. He seems very frustrated. This game has gotten a little chippy here as it's progressed. Couple late hits, couple skirmishes, couple little hand fighting incidents. Oh.
There it is. We get the call finally. Offsetting penalties. Redo the play. Coach Payne's not happy.
No, he is not pleased. Now they're backing the Warriors up, so
that's not offsetting. Oh, now
they're coming back.
Well, folks, we're going to try it again from the 4th down and 9.
All right, after all that, we've got another 4th and 8 for Righetti. I'm guessing they're going for it this time, Coach.
No way. They're going to punt it. There's no way. They just saw what happened.
They're definitely going to take their time here. Line up.
The referee still won't let them play. Looks like we're having a conversation with Hartman on the far side now. So we're still talking about this. My wife is an official. She was going to call in if we had any sort of official discussions. And this might be one we might need her to call in.
They have no either.
Alan, you just making it up?
No, so my wife's a ref, and I was messing with that if we had any sort of referee discussions that we would call her on the Well, it looks like Hartman is not able to convince the referee. Oh, we're moving the football again. Okay, hold on.
There's mass confusion here with the referees.
Yeah.
Both coaches are pleading their cases. It seems simple enough. If they called an offsetting penalty, then it should be a repeat fourth down from the same spot, if my understanding is correct.
Yeah, the main umpire is over here talking to Coach Payne again.
They're having a lively discussion.
Yeah, too bad there's no dirt. We probably get some kicking of the dirt towards the officials.
Oh, yeah. And again, it can't be understated how big this play is here.
Okay, well, it looks like we're going to change offense, defense.
And after all that, it is AG football. Coach Payne is walking it off.
So what we see is AG ball. We'll take it at that. It's AG ball going the other way. Here we go.
I gotta say, I'm still a little confused as to why the ball is spotted where it is. I don't think that's where the play ended. As it is a run up the middle. We have a flag on the far side now.
We'll have to talk to Coach Hartman on Monday in the weight room and find out what the heck that was.
I'd be very curious what the discussions were here, because it seemed the refs went kind of back and forth. It looked like the penalty was originally on AG, but then it was an offsetting penalty, and ultimately it appears it was on Righetti. But now we have another penalty. This one's on AG.
Okay, we're backing them up. No good for the Eagles. First and 10. They were first and 20 actually.
Yeah, it must have been a holding call. First and 20. Parrott takes the shotgun snap, drops the throw. Quick hitch over there for Wolf, his tight end. Short gain there on first down.
Okay, seems like the chat might have gotten it figured out. So maybe a holding on Righetti on the play. And then what happens is AG declines the penalty, and then the penalty is applied after the play.
It definitely seemed like there'd been some discussion of perhaps a late hit or something of that nature early on. But yeah, that would explain that series of events there. As the Eagles now face a 3rd and long. That holding call they had on the first play of this drive coming up to haunt them here. They really need to convert on this drive. Down 2 scores, 8 minutes to go. Parrott steps up in the pocket, delivers as a strike, nearly intercepted. by Nepa, then nearly caught by Makai Puga, but in the end it lands on the grass.
Yeah, 4th and 17 here. You pretty much got to go for it. Thinking get whatever it takes to get yourself first down. I know we had some fans out there looking for the hook and louder, so maybe this could be the time.
If the Eagles have some sort of trick play up their sleeve, this might be the time, but they will punt it away. Fielded by Righetti. In return, that is Nepa with a stiff arm to Makai Puga out of bounds at about the 10-yard line.
Well, extracurriculars at the end. Like you said earlier, this game's been pretty chippy. Yeah, that punt didn't go anywhere. They end up picking it up, getting on the outside, but a big hit pushes him out of bounds.
It looked like the punt may have been tipped at some point in the process there.
Definitely could have been a tip there. Really didn't get up at all. Came flying out a little funny.
We have another flag here, Coach.
And who knows what that could be.
Just under 8 minutes to play here. Righetti taking over deep in Eagle territory, but now it appears a penalty will back them up. Perhaps for that extracurricular activities that were going on. 1st and 10 for Righetti. Looks like they're at the 29-yard line of AG.
Eagles probably going to use some timeouts in this round, or you got to wait for another possession before you start using your timeouts? I'm always a big fan of using the timeouts early. Stop the clock, see if you get a chance to get the ball back, and you can deal with that second set of points later.
I'd agree with you here, Coach. I think they've got to try and do what they can to give themselves as much time as possible here. Down 2 scores. Got to try and get that ball back as quickly as possible. Prevent the Warriors from adding to their lead as well. Looks like they're going to hold off on using those timeouts so far.
Yeah, play clock just allows this game to kind of tick, tick, tick. Yeah, I agree. Everybody in the chat, the Eagles really gave it a good effort today. They still got a chance here, maybe with a turnover or something of that nature, get themselves flipped around.
Handoff up the middle to Sims. He's been mostly active on defense tonight, but gets the carry on that play. We are now under 7 minutes to go here. Be 3rd and 5 for Righetti. If the Eagles can get a stop here, that'd be huge, but it looks like the Warriors are going to be just short of that first down marker, as that was Sims once again. Russell Farrell on the tackle.
Yeah, big run. Vernon getting himself a short yardage situation.
Oh, and now they signal first down, and the Warriors snap it quickly before it can be discussed. And we had a violent collision there, and a flag comes out.
Yeah, definitely a big hit at the end. I'm not sure exactly what the penalty would be on. I mean, it seemed like it was football move. Oh, there might have been some sort of...
Somebody went over, like, head over heels, it looked like.
Can't wait to see the replay one more time. Yep, definitely head over here.
So that Eagles personal foul will move the Warriors even closer to the end zone. All the way to the 5. Precious seconds ticking off for the Eagles here, and the Warriors are threatening to add to their lead. But the Eagles stand tall on 1st and goal. Nico and Breeze in on the tackle.
Yeah, Righetti Warriors are just using some clock, moving forward a couple plays at a time.
And they will score. Adding to their lead is Joaquin Cuevas, the quarterback. He carries it into the end zone to put the Warriors, which should be a 26-6 lead here, pending the extra point. Jonathan Ordonez in for the extra point. Snap is high. Trying to salvage something here as the holder throws it up into the end zone and it falls incomplete. But the Warriors strike. It's 26-6 with 5:28 to go.
Yeah, Coach Hartman's got to really be getting his guys to give it everything he's got for these last 5 minutes. Big plays. They need really a quick touchdown to even have a chance to get themselves back in it.
Yeah, they're going to have to come out and be aggressive if they want to get back into this game and have a chance to make it tight here at the end. They're going to have a very quick score, chunk plays, move the ball quickly and efficiently while saving clock. 5:28 to go. It's a tall order. Down 3 scores.
Anthony Palermo and Cococho back to receive.
Ordonez kicks it away. And a seam is found once again by Anthony Palermo.
Yeah, Palermo did a really good job sneaking through, getting that extra yards. I think he made a guy missed on the way in and got that extra big start, getting him all the way to the 50.
Yeah, that was the second big return by Palermo. The one earlier, unfortunately, was called back. He actually reached the end zone to start the second half here, but the holding call brought the Eagles all the way back to eventually their own 5 after a few more penalties. Parrott takes the snap. It's a little low. He hands it to Puga. He's stood up. We'll see who made that initial contact. That was Darren Orlick, the junior middle linebacker for Righetti.
Yeah, Darren got up in the hole, really made contact in the backfield, had to make it a tough play for the Eagles.
Parrott will take it himself. Not a lot of room. He pitches it, and I believe the pitch cost them a couple yards. Kai Puga on the carry.
Yeah, a little run-pass option maybe, but definitely a run option. How about that? I'm not sure if he was going to throw it.
Yeah, it looked like an option play. He just seemed to pitch it a little late, perhaps. Puga maybe wasn't ready for it. Ended up getting tackled pretty quickly. Parrott hands it off to Puga once again. Fighting, trying to get to that first down marker. Just a little short here.
Yeah, I wonder how many carries Puga's had. Puga's probably had 25 carries, something of that nature.
At least. He's really carried the load here for the Eagle offense for much of the season, really. And as Parrott comes out here to the near side, it looks like the Eagles will punt with just under 4 minutes to play, down 3 scores. And the snap rolls and bounces. Puga now will pick up the first down. Might be a little short.
Yeah, definitely think he's a little short there.
I thought for a moment that
yeah, low snap, made it tough. I think they got a freshman center or sophomore center, pretty young in the center position.
I think you're right, Coach. I think they've been through a couple centers this season. Coach Anoinspier was saying the other day that they've been through, I believe, 4 centers in the last 4 weeks. Righetti Warriors smelling victory here with 3.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, really, a first down seals the deal.
Yeah, they can really work this clock here. But they will throw. It's Martinez making moves in space. Finally brought down. Well into Eagle territory. Little pushing and shoving.
Looks like Righetti's out here trying to make a statement with the finish up of the season here, trying to get some more points on the board.
Looks like the backup quarterback. Shout out to Aiden Fitzpatrick, one of our cameramen, for pointing that out for me. It is Braden Claiborne, so maybe trying to get some reps for their quarterback of the future. Although their starter is also junior, so maybe trying to get some extra reps here for their young quarterback. Looks like
number 8?
Number 6. Number 6. Braden Claiborne, sophomore quarterback for the Warriors.
Really a really well-done game by the Warriors quarterback so far this game. They've managed the clock, really very few errors, done a good job tonight.
Yeah, great decision-making, not really many turnovers.
And lots of misdirection.
Yes, very creative running plays, designs. Brian Monaghetti was the ball carrier on that last play. Zachary Clift on the tackle. Burden 10. It will pass. It's Martinez in space. He has the first down. Down at the near side, Nico and Breeze, a little shoving after the play. There was already a flag, and now we have quite a scuffle here. Oh, nope. And Breeze's teammates come in to pull him out of the chaos there, but we have multiple flags down on the play.
Yeah, flags are flying. A little frustration by the Eagles. Righetti's kind of putting it to him and then putting it to him also with the throwing here at the end of the game. Really could make the defensive team frustrated.
Yeah,
we possibly could have offsetting penalties, and we saw that went last time.
Yeah, there was a flag down initially before the play ended, and then flags came in, obviously, for the pushing and shoving by Ambrose after the play ended. We'll see what the refs decide to do here. They're huddling, talking it over. Looks like we have penalties on both teams here. Not exactly sure what they called, but have to assume one of them was a late hit or a personal foul on AG. I'm not sure what the first penalty was, but
nope, we're
back and forth we go. I've had this a couple times tonight where they back them up, bring them back forward. Not quite sure where they're going.
I'm pretty sure he walked at 15 yards both ways.
I think so. I think so. Is that a procedure or something he's following? I'm not sure.
Oh, be nice, Coach.
Sorry.
Oh, and he puts his head down, goes through hard.
That is Brian Monaghetti on the carry. Physical carry there. Righetti seems to be trying to get some of their younger guys, some of their backups, some reps here, but of course the defense doesn't have to like it here too much. Under 2 minutes to play. Handoff. Finds the edge, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Righetti. That was Jeremiah Coronado, the junior running back for Righetti. Coach Payne is fired up. Great play design on that play to put the Warriors up 32-6.
Jonathan Ordonez up for the kick.
Up and good.
Extra point is up and away, and it is good. 33-6 is our score with 1:45 remaining.
We got another referee discussion.
Jonathan Ordonez teeing up the kick.
Ordonez will look to tee it up here. Makai Puga and Anthony Palermo,
Set to receive.
along with Koa Kopko, are back to receive. Kick is away. Will be Puga on the return. See what he can do here. He breaks free. Just has to beat the kicker. He's off to the races. To the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's in. Touchdown. There's a flag on the field again, though. This one might be coming back. This could be the second time the Warriors, or the Eagles, excuse me, have had a kickoff return for a touchdown called back by a flag. And no, I take it back. Personal foul against Righetti. The score will stand. Big kickoff return for Makai Puga. Makes it 33-12, and a measure of revenge for the Eagles there to
Big run back. Give some momentum to finish the season off right. See if they can get this point, maybe an extra point, and keep it going.
Yeah, I think you were right earlier, Coach, when you were saying Righetti looked like they were looking to make a statement there on that last drive. Eagles able to answer there a little bit with a statement of their own. Eagles will attempt the PAT here. Nico Ambrose with Parrott, the holder. Last time, little low snap. And it's low again. Ambrose picks it up, and he is in.
We got it.
For the 2-point conversion. Making something out of nothing is Nico Ambrose. Making it 33-14 with 1:32 to go.
The score is 33-14 Warriors.
All right, the Eagles will kick it away. Chance of an onside kick here, Coach. What do you think?
Extremely high. Should be an onside kick.
I like it. I like it.
What kind of
Why not?
onside kick is your favorite? To me, my favorite is the one where they kick the top of the ball and they go for the bounce.
Yes, I like the bounce. I enjoy that one. They really try and get some spin on it, get
Yeah.
a good bounce, cause some chaos.
I think if I was to do it, I'd be a side spinner. Trying to be one of those like where it lays flat and it spins around on the side. That's the one I would be going for.
Trying to remember the name of the school. There's a school that does onside kicks on every single kickoff. They go for 2 every single time. They go for 4th downs every
Yep.
single time. I remember reading something about how they have a multitude of onside kick attempts. Very creative. We'll see what the Eagles have drawn up here. And kick is away. Fielded.
Pooch kick? They went for the
Yeah,
pooch
kick again. That's Chris Miller fielding the kick.
Not
Righetti
sure.
will take over.
Not sure if that's the option I'm going to go for when I'm down by 20.
Yeah, I may have been hoping that they would muff the kick. They tried one similar earlier where it was kind of a non-committal onside kick, hoping for some sort of fumble, muffed kick, but also not giving the Warriors too great a field position as well.
Yeah, thanks everybody for the ideas of the onside kick. I agree with you. Just the punt right into the kick. It sounds like the NFL's trying to fix the onside kick this year, so let's see if that actually happens.
Hopefully they'll figure something out because it's pretty much impossible to recover an onside kick right now. I want to say 3 of 40-something, or maybe it was 60-something attempted onside kicks last year were recovered. Righetti will throw, going deep. He's
Throws
open.
forward,
Martinez
yeah.
out of
Wide
his
open.
hands. Really going for a big win here of the Warriors with just under a minute to go. Up 33-14. Heaving it deep here. They do have their backup quarterback in. Really targeted Elias Martinez, who's lined up to the near side here. Running play, though. Handoff up the middle. Zachary Clifton on the tackle. Ball carrier, Adrian Mondel, the freshman for the Warriors.
And that first down kind of seals the deal for the game here.
Yeah, the Warriors can let this clock run down. Probably only have to run one more play.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to continue playing here.
Handoff. Big hole. Big hit. That is Brandon Butler, the freshman safety for AG, delivering a big hit on the ball carrier Jeremiah Coronado, the junior running back. Timeout called on the field, it appears.
I don't think so.
Officials are talking. That's why the
Again.
clock stopped.
Yeah, this could be the last play of the game. Big shout out to our cameramen, Aiden Fitzpatrick, Lucas Anderson. Big thanks for running the cameras for us. Big shout out to Russell Peterson for running the play-by-play.
Oh, thanks, Coach. Big shout out to Steve Allen for getting me out here to do this. It's been a lot of fun. The Eagles season will come to an end here as the clock winds down with a 33-14 loss to the Righetti Warriors, and this one will look to be a good one next year.
Yeah, I'm sure both people will have this game on their calendar next week for next year. Great job, everybody. Thanks for watching the stream. Almost 100 today. We're out.